everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Astrid, and if you're a returning subscriber, thank you for tuning in. Today we are doing a really chill clean with me. We are going to take down my Christmas decor and we're going to do a little bit of meal prepping, not too much. This is a realistic what I do on the weekend while my husband is sleeping at maybe 4 or 5 in the morning. My routine is to set a candle and to set a TV show.
Has been convicted of raping and brutally murdering Tampa Bay women.
Hi, man. That's sex with
All right, so as you saw, I was watching a documentary. The documentary I was watching was I Survived a Serial Killer, which if you haven't seen it on Netflix, I'm sorry, not Netflix, Hulu, it is very interesting. And I just started it maybe this week and I have been obsessed with watching it. So I like anything true crime, documentaries, anything like that. I love. I am also the type of person that while I am getting ready for work in the morning or whether I am cleaning on the weekend while my husband is sleeping, I cannot be in silence. It is a little bit too awkward for me. So I am always putting something on, whether it's a TV show, music, podcast, audiobook, depending on the mood I am in is what I put on. But let me know what you do while you are cleaning, getting ready, because I don't know. I just cannot be in silence unless it is time to go to bed.
I know you've been hurt, I know that you're trying. The boss is complaining, your phone's always ringing. Outside there's the cold wind, inside the monotony. Baby, we need an exit from this. Honey, we need that sweet release. I know it will feel.
Okay, so I just wanted to pop on here real quick and let you know I am changing out my pillow covers. Pillow covers have been the best thing ever. I got them off of Amazon and I could just switch them year round, especially because we live in an apartment and there's not that much storage. I don't have the luxury at the moment to own millions of pillows. So one day I was just on Amazon and I looked up pillow covers and this is what I use. So I do have these seasonally. This is my second time using them for the holidays. I do want to get some new ones for the upcoming year because I have some different holiday ideas. But if you're like me and you live in an apartment and don't have much space, definitely check them out. So right now we are going to put up all of my Christmas decor. I don't have much because I do live in an apartment. And for some reason, 2022 was not very festive for me for some reason. I did tell my husband that next year I want to do some new decors and see if I could get into the Christmas spirit for the 2023 year. And I do want to actually buy a tree. We have never owned a Christmas tree other than the little one that I have in the living room that stays up year round, but that is more of our horror tree. It's not really an actual Christmas tree, if that makes any sense. So for the 2023 year, my goal is to get an actual Christmas tree for the first time and decorate it.
To my dreams.
wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by, someone save me. For I pass out, I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Ooh. Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
All right, so now we're gonna be doing a little bit of meal prepping. So right here, what I'm gonna be meal prepping is some shredded chicken. We try to keep our meal preps easy throughout the week and simple. So when we do our meal prep, I'm just gonna take some plain chicken. I'm not gonna tell you how I season it because it varies every time. So this time I'm just adding a chicken bouillon cube with some complete seasoning, some vinegar and olive oil. And the reason I'm doing it shredded is because throughout the week, we could make it in many different ways. We could do little chipotle bowls. We could just make little tacos with it. We could just do shredded chicken on top of vegetables. So I try to make the meal prep as easy as possible and not be confined to just eating the same thing every day because then we get bored. So we are on our weight loss journey. I'm not going to sit here and say that we eat the best because we don't, but we do know what we should be doing and what we shouldn't be doing also. So we've actually come a long way in our weight loss journey. My husband started off at 400 pounds and now he's down to 260, I want to say. And I started at my highest at 300 and I am now down to 210. So we still have goals that we want to reach. It took us a while, a lot of trial and error to figure out what works for us. So yes, so as you see, I'm just seasoning the chicken and then I will just put it to cook.
When there should be two of us. And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? Yeah, 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 yeah. And they say, oh, promesas nada más que solo palabras, y si no las cumples se van a desvanecer. Algún día volverás tú al lado mío y yo de testigo. Vamos 1, 2, 3, sin estrés. Muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres moverlo sin pena, ven. Sin estrés, muéstrame sus pasos, te cuento hasta 10 y ven. Yo sé que tú quieres. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, de todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan felices.
All right, so one of the things that I do, and I've always been a big believer in, is you clean as you go. So as you saw, I put away the dishes, I'm cleaning up my mess, and now it is time for my morning coffee. So I always try to start my morning with some water before anything, and then I go straight into my coffee. In the new year, I do want to cut out sugar, so I got this sugar-free creamer, which is actually really good. Most sugar-free creamers, you could taste that they are sugar-free. With this Starbucks one, you cannot. It just tastes normal. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with this to get my morning going.
Con tu cuerpo y tu nivel, quieres otra vez. Sé que tú quieres conmigo, amor, de todos esos placeres que brinda la vida y que nos hace tan felices.
All right, let's talk about the rice cooker. Who owns one? Because it has to be the best thing invented. My mom got this for me as a gift, and I am in love. I have been using it nonstop. I don't like using my stove unless I have to. I really use either the air fryer or my rice cooker or sometimes the pressure cooker, but I try to avoid using my stove as much as possible.
Todos esos placeres, como acariciarte y conocerte de raíz. Inicio el futuro, bebé, ya tú sabes.
All right, so now what I do when I meal prep, depending on the week of the meal prep, we either meal prep individuals, but for now, since it is going to be a multi-use chicken, we are gonna go ahead and leave it in a big glass container. And then throughout the week, we will just pick at it. So what I do is I take out the chicken, I shred it as I'm putting it in, and then towards the end, I add some of the juice so it could stay as moist as possible. All right, and now we are meal prepping some bacon. And by meal prepping, I am just pre-cooking them. I am cutting them in little pieces because what we do throughout the week, depending on the morning, I get up, I get ready for work, and then I make both of our breakfasts. So what makes it easier is for me to just toss it in a pan with some eggs and cheese and just let it cook while I'm getting ready. So this makes meal prep a whole lot easier because if this was not done, we would not be making breakfast every morning. I do not have time for that. So I try to make the morning as quick as possible because we notice that when we don't eat breakfast, we tend to eat other things that we should not be doing. So the more I do now, the easier it is in the future.
What do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you? It's been chaos from the start. Can't believe I made it this far. Guess I needed it to see who you really are. Breaker of hearts, yeah. You made your bed, now lie in it, baby. you crazy. I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never cry for you, cry for you, cry for you, cry for you. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Why do you expect me to when I'm over you? Can't you tell by the look on my face that I will never smile for you, smile for you, smile for you, smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. Yeah. I will never smile for you. I will never smile for you.
All right, guys, we are coming near the end of the video. I just want to say thank you for those who stayed all the way to the end. If you did like this video, go ahead and leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up so that I know to do more like this. I could definitely do them on the weekend because that is where I do the majority of my cleaning and some throughout the week. So I will see you next time, and I appreciate those who stayed tuned.
Me all night, yeah, be alright. If you close your eyes.